Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'm an associate partner with Education Elements. Today, I'm going to be talking about the need to reassess and redefine teacher competencies within the new normal of education. We are living in a time that has changed the way we work and live. Across every industry, the fundamental knowledge, skills, and mindsets required of our employees underwent a transformation overnight as we grappled with a global pandemic. For me, this meant learning how to set up and break down an office in my kitchen, learning how to engage both small groups and large groups in a virtual setting, and how to become more fluent with video software and conferencing. I've even had to relearn daily work and home life routines, like what to wear to work, or the importance of keeping my couch a place for rest and relaxation versus emails. And while the pandemic forced our hands, many of the workforce adjustments we see today were already on our radar. The World Economic Forum, a full year ahead of the pandemic, predicted that by 2022, 42% of our core skills would be expected to change due to automation, artificial intelligence, and shifts to virtual or remote systems, and that 54% of our global workforce would need to be reskilled or upskilled to make these changes. In this sense, the pandemic didn't change our path. It merely accelerated it. And the longer we live and operate in a state of social distancing and virtual work, the more likely the changes we have put in place will become permanent transformations to the workplace. Our education system faces a monumental task of assessing these changes and conducting a comprehensive overhaul of the traditional competencies of our teacher workforce. Shifts to virtual, hybrid, and concurrent teaching models require us to consider enhancements to existing competencies, known as upskills, and learning entirely new ones, known as reskills. The medical industry provides a great example of these types of shifts. Doctors who have been upskilled to treat patients virtually, or airline workers who have been reskilled as nurses in those same hospitals. In the classroom, we're seeing a wide range of each, both skills that need translation in a new setting and entirely new skill sets. So where do we even start? We recommend that you take time to audit your top teacher competencies. What competencies might need to be upskilled, enhanced, or redefined? And what new competencies might need reskilling, which are entirely new or previously held by a different role? Areas like classroom management or instructional design might be shoo-ins as upskills, while skills in virtual instruction or mindsets around ambiguity may be entirely new competencies in your workforce. Once you've identified the competencies that are missing or need enhancements, dig into each one individually. You may use this bridges and barriers activity as a frame. The first step is to identify a competency. We'll use classroom management as a sample. Next, identify the existing skills, the current baseline of the competency. For example, clear and consistent routines and procedures, or management strategies like proximity, anchor charts, or incentives. Next, identify the newly desired skills, the shifts that are now or will be needed within this competency. For example, expectations for camera use, chats, headphones, or strategies like screen monitoring or digitally accessible facts in the place of anchor charts. Third, identify the barriers, the gaps in resources, mindsets, or knowledge. For example, teachers may be untrained on how to use Zoom or Google Classroom for breakouts, or have mindsets that when on a screen, they need to be talking the whole time. Finally, identify the bridges that need to be formed across every level of teacher experience. For example, how these skills are assessed in teacher interviews, how they're incorporated in teacher onboarding and professional development, and how you elevate high-performing teachers within this competency to share and coach for these practices. We found that using this exercise can help districts better clarify their approach to both reskills and upskills. So, what is one competency that your school or district should reassess? Businessman and futurist Alvin Toffler once said that the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. As both educators and employers, we have a unique opportunity and responsibility to redefine these skills and develop systems that allow our teachers and support roles to learn, unlearn, and relearn the knowledge, mindsets, and skills necessary to succeed in a new normal.
Thanks for watching. To learn more about how to create a sense of belonging with and for your teachers, follow us on Twitter or check out our website.